Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This is Penny, then this is the Housewife Cave, and guess what? I've come again with another recipe, a recipe on how to bake bread. And I did find this recipe very encouraging because the ingredients that the owner of this recipe left was perfect, because I didn't require to add more ingredients or less ingredients. I just used the exact ingredients that she provided in the video. And I must say that her recipes, okay, this is one recipe that I've tried from her, but if this worked, I believe even the others work. So what we're going to do is that I want to clean up the house and then go clean the dishes, and I'm going to take you along with me while I'm doing all this, and then we're going to make bread towards the end of the video. So let me take you along with me. Let us enjoy this moment together. I love when you keep me company while I'm doing this house chores. Let's get started, then let's get to know how the recipe is. The only thing that I did different is that I didn't use mixer to mix the dough, and I didn't use an oven. So find out what I used to knead the dough and what I used to bake the bread. Let's do this. Now you see this table. One of these fine days we are going to repaint this table, and I don't think it's repainting. I guess it's painting the varnishes. I'll be painting a varnish on that table there, because the varnish is wearing off and it doesn't look good. So one of these fine days we are going to do this together. So let's clean up the house. Today is on a Monday, and I usually don't do cleaning on the weekend, because when my daughter is around during the weekends, she really messes up the living area, and I can't forbid her from becoming a child and playing and cutting papers. So I give her space to do whatever she wants to do during the weekend, but during the weekdays I don't allow any of that nonsense. She only has the weekends to have the freedom of making whatever she wants to make, play with whatever she wants, datify the place however she wants, and I won't ask her. So when it comes on Monday, I do the cleaning, remove the cushions, dust them, and I don't have a vacuum cleaner. We do it manually here, and I promise you, whatever you see on the internet with other Kenyans, that's probably 15 or 10% of people who can afford that. But for the common, and when I'm saying common, the common mwananchi, I might consider myself rich, because we have a larger amount of people who are barely living. Yeah. So me, I don't use a vacuum cleaner. I use a broom. You see that? That broom is made locally by hand by the local people, and the broom goes for around 0.2, no, probably $0.1, because it was around 20, no, it was 0.4. It was around 50 Kenya shillings. And I'm saying this not for the Kenyan people, but for higher percentage of my viewers are outside Kenya. So it's only about 20% of my viewers that are from Kenya. And I have to explain this. And yes, I'm using a mopper to mop the house, but in a normal day I usually use a rag and a bucket, and I kneel down. No, I bend like the way you've seen me bend while I'm cleaning the bottom part of the seat. Yes, we do it that way. It's a form of exercise, by the way. That's why we don't have issues with obesity. We don't have issues with losing weight, because everything we do during the day is exercise. So why would we want exercising or going to the gym when everything we're doing here is exercising? And by the way, I'm overweight, and I know that. So imagine if I wasn't doing this, how overweight could I be? Yeah, but that's it. So we are done with the living room. And I have to select and check from those papers if there's anything important. Probably there's something for my daughter that she would want to play with. I won't throw that away. That is being disrespectful. You have to respect everyone's things, because I don't want her coming, crying, being moody. No, that's not what I want for my child. So we are done with cleaning, and yes, it's time for me to go and do the dishes. This is how we do the dishes. Some few cups. I know they are plastic cups. I love plastic cups. There's nothing you can tell me. There's nothing that there's no way you can convince me to leave those plastic cups. There's no way. And I do have a number of do we call it clay mugs or what? Yes, I have a couple of mugs that I don't even use. Some are even stored away because I'm comfortable with the plastic. Do I drink hot things in them? Sometimes, but not that hot. Warm, like warm water. And I rarely drink hot things because I don't know. I have a problem with my tongue. I can't. Yes, and we're using steel wool to wash our pans. I love my pans in aluminium foam. And will I ever buy a non-sticky pan? Yes, if I have that money. But I don't know if I'll cope, because I'm used to scrubbing the sufurias the way my mother and my grandmother taught me. Because where those two women, they will make you go back and clean that sufuria until they can see themselves in it. I don't know even if anyone would survive those two women, but they made me who I am, and I appreciate that. That is where I keep my steel wool, and for it to last long I have to use water and then apply soap on the steel wool, but not the one, the rough one, the soft one, because I have two. I have the rough one and that one, the soft one. I apply soap, then store it inside that water so it doesn't rust and it doesn't break off. So it does last longer. We're not here to waste things. Waste that money. We're here to save. I know some people are wondering, what's that in the Prestige container? That's black magic. Can you imagine? Hey, no, it's not black magic, by the way. It's we call it munyu. That is ashes from burnt beans. Beans what? Beans pod. Yes. I do distill it and then cook that. Use that water to cook some veggies to soften the veggies. And I use I wash my sink with scoring powder because it does wonders with the stainless steel sink, and I love it. I love it. So for those of you who think that that place is dirty, you've seen me clean it and it doesn't change. So I clean it. Don't come for me, by the way. Don't come for me. I've already cleaned it. Yes, that is recycled. Everything in the house is recycled. Apart from the utensils washing sponge that I usually buy. I love that. Please don't judge me. Don't. That was I think my daughter's rompers. By the way, have you noticed? That material is good. It does clean nicely. It takes away dirt very nicely. Yes, that is what I use to dry up the sink area. And I also use it to wipe my coffee table. I use it to wipe the counter table in the kitchen. So it is clean. By the way, I usually disinfect it. I use chlorine whatever it is. Now here is the recipe of the day. For the ingredients, by the way, I'm not going to list it down in the description box because this recipe isn't mine, and it will be kind enough and respectful enough for me to share the link so that you go to the owner's channel and go get the right measurement of the ingredients. This is just me showing you. I had measured the same ingredients and this worked. By the way, I love this bread. This bread is so tasty and it comes out very, very nicely. So the only different thing I did here, I used my hand to knead the dough. And the lady in that video, what was her name? I've forgotten, but I'll leave the link in the description. You'll go and find out. Oh, she's called Jenny. Jenny used a KitchenAid to knead the dough. I don't have a KitchenAid, and my hand mixer is faulty. It can't do that. It's only one side that is working, and there's no way it can knead this dough. So I've kept it aside to kinda rest for some times because Jenny didn't allow it to rest for a long time. Then I placed it in the pan and let it rise. And yes, only 2 makas. Yes, and there it is. How nice. Look, my friend, this bread is sweet and it's whole bread. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and love you. God bless you.